Alright guys, I am not gonna lie. Obviously you see the video, I bought the KM-i32 and I absolutely love it. I love it with the stock blade. Don't know if the video will be out, but I modified the graphite FX blade from the Babyliss. And it fits right on here. It's a different cut. This is a wide tooth, this is a fine tooth. Fine tooth work good for when I'm doing designs and stuff. I can be more particular and literally cut hair by hair. It gives me sharper, closer cuts, but taking out bulk, it does not do well. This blade is, I'd say it's like in the middle. It does bulk well and it does lines pretty well. It's an all-around blade and it works really good for being a cheap Chinese blade. It reminds me of how the Andis Slimline Pro cuts, but just a bigger blade. So anyways, I like the KM-32 so much that I decided I'm gonna buy the i32s because it has the dock, and I love when the clippers have the battery display. It's something that I don't know why name brand, Andis, Wall, Babyliss, name them all, it doesn't matter. I don't know why they haven't adapted this yet, because this is a very useful tool. When you're cutting all day, you could see, oh crap, my battery's low, let me plug it in when I get the opportunity, instead of just cutting along and your clipper shuts off. Some of y'all barbers know what I mean. But we're just going to unbox it. We're not going to spend too much time talking about it because it's identical other than the battery display as the i32. So if you want to see a little more in depth, you can check out that video. I'm not even going to cut with it in this video. I'm just going to unbox it and show you it, and show you side by side the little bit of differences between the i32 and this one. And we're going to mount this blade because I want one with this blade and I like the black on the gold better. And then I'm going to have the i32 with the factory blade, so I can have the same clipper with two different cut styles for when I'm doing designs, when I'm doing different hair textures. I like to have different blade setups. So we're going to get right into that. Alright, so in the box is your usual guards, a little brush, some oil. That's pretty much in every clipper you buy. It comes with this, every single one. In the i32, I believe that one came with a little cheap cape too. It came with all that you just seen. It came with a little comb, which I actually said in that video I like these combs, so I like having extra ones. The charger, USB. I love USB. You're gonna keep hearing me say that because it takes so much less room to have a whole bunch of USB plugins rather than having your typical power strip with all your little block chargers. These take up so much room. It's dumb. We're in 2022, about to be in 2023. Everything can be USB now. So we have that. This one comes with a nice little pouch, little velvety feeling pouch. I don't know what I'll ever use it for, but I guess that's cool. You have the dock. Let's see real quick, because I know y'all gonna ask me. Yes, fits right in there. So if you decide to get both clippers, they'll both charge on the same dock. That's nice. All right, same thing, just gold battery display. So boom, 100% charge. I love it. I love it. I wish they had it in silver. I'm not a fan of the gold stuff, but I love it. Sounds good, sounds smooth. The i32 didn't come with this. Gold blade. It feels solid. Well, the only thing I did notice that's different other than the battery display with this one and this one is, since this one doesn't have a battery display, it gives you a light. I believe, I haven't gotten to that point yet, but I believe that this light will light up red, maybe orange or something, but I think it'll light up red when your battery's getting low. It lights up red when you're charging it, and it shuts off when it's fully charged. This one doesn't have a light, it's just black trim, but obviously has the battery display, so you don't need it. They feel nice, man. They feel nice. Like I said in another video, I don't really hold the Babyliss too often because they're too expensive for what I hear keeps happening with them, and they don't cut good enough for me to spend that money And making money is all about cutting the cost of overhead. Because if you cut the cost of overhead without making more money, you're bringing home more money, putting more money in your pocket that normally wouldn't. And that's what I did here with this bus. I cut the cost of overhead crazy to be able to perform the services. We'll get to talking about stuff like that in another form on another time. I wouldn't say I heavily modified the blade, but I heavily modified the bracket using a Dremel. And the spacing of the screws is slightly different, but if you screw them in a little at a time, it goes down nice and smooth. Doesn't feel like it's going to break anything. Done. Graphite Babyliss Pro FX for under 100. Oh, Babyliss gonna hate me, but I don't care. This is my new 2 setups. They look nice, man. Alright everybody, thanks for tuning in. This was just a short video, just to show off the other one too, see how they're the same. They're exactly the same. One has battery display. Obviously the color comes with the dock that fits both of them. That's it. It cuts the same as the other one, I'm sure, unless the batches of blades are not consistent. Check out the modification video. You can adapt the Babyliss blades. Once you do one, you have the parts on the modified blade that you can attach. Like if you drop it and crack your actual blade, all the parts that you modify could be switched over to a new blade that you buy. So you can get blades locally for these guys after modifying one. If you're not good with Dremels and stuff like that, it might be really hard for you. But if you tinker a lot, it can be done. It can be done. But the blade that came with the silver one, if you just bought this clipper, it's worth it because it cuts good in general. It cuts really good. It's just a cool clipper to have for the price. I can't find any replacement blades for this clipper. It's $35. $45 blade. $35 clipper with the blade. We're getting to that time, you know, where everything is replicated and technology has gotten more affordable and cheaper. With that being said, go check out scissorhands.com. Get your merch. I got shirts, Christmas hoodie. I don't know if I have this video out before Christmas, but yeah, I do that every year. I have a Christmas hoodie. But that's it. Check out the merch. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you again for tuning in. I'll keep these videos coming. I'm looking for a shaver. So if you guys have your eye on a shaver, please let me know. I'm going to check it out. I want to find cheaper stuff for us to use because I'm tired of the companies making the same shit over and over again. But, alright guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next time.